Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story, and we're in Carlisle, Pennsylvania at the Ford Nationals. And with that, I met Shane. Shane, what's your last name?
Bryant.
Bryant and his wife Tammy have an amazing car. What kind of car did you bring today?
70 model Mercury Cyclone Spoiler.
A 70 Mercury Cyclone Spoiler, but this one has a special engine in it.
429 Cobra Jet.
429 Cobra Jet.
Jet car.
And with that being said, first question, where did you find this car?
Well, I owe that to my wife. She actually found this car.
Tammy found it.
Tammy found it, so I owe this one to her. It's a Tennessee car, but it's originally from New Jersey.
Okay.
The guy moved from New Jersey to Tennessee. So that's the reason there's no rust, all original body panels. But it's been in Tennessee all of its life. He drag raced it in the very beginning for the first 3-4 years, and then he took it home and put it up, which was in Tennessee.
Come right alongside me.
Sure.
Let's feature your car. How many? This is called competition green.
Competition green to Mercury and grabber green to Ford.
And how many of these do you see on the road?
None.
And how difficult was this to restore?
You don't even want to know. I had so many people I'd call for parts like the hood molding, just different pieces, hunting you old stock stuff, and the only thing I got was hung up on.
They actually hung up on it.
Actually would hang up or even start laughing and say good luck. There is nothing out here for them. They only made 1,631. And there's less than 100 known to exist. So they are just that rare, just extremely rare.
And this is the first video of this car.
Absolutely, this is his first show.
We just finished it. First show.
We just finished it. This car is just freshly done. Just freshly done.
Wow, this looks good. Let me come to the side. Show that right there.
It's beautiful even if it is mine.
And it is beautiful. Let's do this. Let me show some of this as well. I'm going to step right this. Go ahead, pull that out just a little bit. Let me
hold on, let me bring it back up. You want me to put it back like it was? Hold on.
So we've got some of the 70 cars.
Yes.
There.
That is actually a real model kit from MPC from 1970. This is the reproduction that just came out from Johnny Light.
And this features your car?
Yes, yes.
Can you open that up? Can we take a look at your car in that book? And while you're doing that, I'm going to look over your shoulder and you flip pages.
Sure. We'll eventually get to it. It's coming up. Okay.
Show me the back page with all the stats.
Okay.
Thank you.
As you can see, Cyclone Spoiler, the engine, not available, not available, not available, and only comes out in the Cobra Jet right here with the 2 X's. That's it. The only way you could get it.
Let's see, look there.
And there it is. For 1970.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go right to the car. And what is this?
That's actually an ad out of one of the Hot Rod magazines. Yes, that's the original ad out of the Hot Rod magazine. Let me take it out of the focus. Yeah, do away with the glare.
While you're doing that,
and this is the second copy of the window sticker, which is extremely rare. Kevin Marty is the only guy that's got those. Yeah, that's called the Imager Report. That's an extremely rare piece right there. The Imager Report.
that's fantastic.
Kevin Marty is the only guy that's got them.
Let's take a look at this car. So some of the pieces. Now this stripe is obviously solid.
Yes.
It's showing underneath as well.
We got over 200 hours on the undercarriage.
Wow.
200 hours just on the undercarriage alone.
And even those dishes aren't like a Ford dish. They're a little bit different.
They're a little bit different. Yes, Mercury in 1970. You could get that on the Cougar Eliminator or the Mercury Cyclone.
Sport mirrors.
Sport mirrors.
Where did you find this jacket?
That jacket
Can you
is
pull that out?
yes. This jacket,
What in the world?
this is original 1970 Mercury jacket. All of the
How did you
original,
find this?
all of the original patches. I actually had the jacket before I had the car.
Really?
So yes, I had the jacket before I had the car.
How did that happen?
I actually found it. Me and my wife one day was on a trip. We love to antique, and
You found it.
we went to Massachusetts to Brimfield to the big antique thing,
Now,
and
before
this
you
was
had
there.
a green car, you had this.
Had the jacket. I did.
That's
I did.
amazing. All right,
I
let's
did.
put that back. You see the tail here.
That's on the cover of high performance cars, and then Hot Rod. It was Performance Car of the Year in 1970.
Can we open up the trunk? So this was something that was in the dealership.
Yes, that was a promotional piece, advertisement in the Mercury dealerships for the spoiler itself. It actually hung on the wall.
Look at the overall condition of this trunk. Can you show what this is?
Absolutely.
Look at this.
Like,
Clip. Go ahead.
yes, like the Boss Mustangs, the Boss 302s and the Boss 429s. These cars came with a prop rod, and you can see how the rod bends, how it bows,
Oh yeah.
because there's so much weight on this trunk lid. You can see the original brackets that holds the spoilers. This is a big old car.
Let's show people. This is kind of what the car originally started to look like.
Yes, that was it when we first started. It was in that is the actual bill sheet
Yeah.
that was under the carpet, but we couldn't get it out because it was deteriorated, so we just left it. So it's actually still there.
That's pretty cool.
But the car was in exceptional shape when we bought it. And this car is one of only 16 with a hideaway headlights.
Really?
Yes, they only made 16 spoilers with a hideaway headlights.
And that's a cool feature.
Yes.
Look at this. This is a great little brochure here.
It is. It shows all of the high performance stuff kind of for Ford.
Oh my gosh. The Cortina.
Cortina.
Wow. Wow. Hard not to keep looking. Okay. And here's our report.
Yes, that's the Marty report. And as you can see, it's one of one. In a few minutes, I'll show you what makes it one of one. That is the original spare. That's original
amazing.
spare.
How do you do that?
How do you do that? The spare, I guess he never had a flap, so he never had no reason to take it down.
All right,
But
let's be gentle with this.
sure,
Oh
sure.
my goodness.
Yes,
I'm nervous even looking at that bend in that
those-
piece of metal.
yes. And these are always missing if you ever find one of these cars. And you can always tell too if it's had any paint work because of the hole of its prop. Yeah, if it's ever been wrecked, because you can't find unless you drill a hole in it.
Let me just show that spoiler.
Sure.
Of the spoiler.
Yep. These were made to race for NASCAR.
Let's take a look at the interior, shall we? This, by the way,
That's the original battery.
and
It's not a reproduction.
we swapped that out so
Yes.
that we can
Yes. It's dead.
so we can show people.
Yes.
And let me just get the corner of this door.
Absolutely. You most definitely have to get the dash. The dash are unique to the Cyclones with the gauges.
Does this move up?
Yeah, it does. Just flip that.
Go ahead.
Chrome. Oh.
Having a little
There you go.
There we go.
There you go. Now the interior is completely original except for the carpet. The seats, headliner, door panels, dash, everything is original except for the carpet. We did change the carpet. And this is one of only 6 with an AM radio. You would think AM would be standard in just about everything, but they only made 6 of these with an AM radio. And this is one of the 6.
And all the gauges.
That's the gauges. That's what makes the Mercury, the Cyclone, so unique, is the dash.
Let me get my camera or my flashlight out.
Yeah, to get a light on it. Yeah.
I just want to get a light on that. Just a second.
It's kind of dark.
A little dark in the interior. There we go. Sorry for the delay.
There we go. Yeah, it's got clock, and then the oil, and then the temp, and then the amp. And that says spoiler. And if you get a close look at the speedometer, that'll tell you the mileage.
Now, what is that telling me? Is that after
That's telling you
restoration?
2,320 miles.
Not original.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. He drag raced it the first few years, like I said, and then took it home and parked it.
What?
Yes, and took it home and parked it.
Wow. I mean, this car is such a wow to begin with.
Well, and I'll tell you something else and you might want to video this.
Yeah.
If you notice, this car has no console.
Right?
It has no console. All of these cars were either automatics or 4-speeds in the floor. This car, when it came down the assembly line, got a Montego steering column. So it's an automatic on the column. That's what makes it one of one.
Wow. Yeah, you would think that the Mercury would be a higher level.
Yes, it would have had a
I didn't even
console.
think about that.
I guess it was quitting time Friday when it came down to assembly line, and they was like,
And that's how it worked back then.
yeah, and they just stuck them on, and that's what makes it one of one.
Let's take a
It's
look
an
at the-
automatic on the column.
Let's take a look at the engine, please. Wow. How did you do the research to get all of the tags on the fender walls, firewalls?
Everything was there before we started on it. So we took pictures and we documented everything, like the stamps, the OKs on the valve covers. Everything. This car was so original when we started. It was missing nothing. There is a bracket, it's hard to see, on the bottom radiator hose. to keep the fan, if it's over revved and the belts break or slip, to keep it from damaging the bottom radiator hose. That bracket is, you can hardly see it, but those are always missing. You can never find that, and that is only indigenous to the 429 Cobra Jet cars. Is that, but that was there. The original engine ID tag, which is always gone, is here.
Show me the original ID tag.
Right there it is. It's underneath the coil. That's it. It was still with the car. This is actually the original top and bottom radiator hose. We managed to save these. They're not reproductions. Those are the originals. Yeah.
That's higher in heat, yes.
We're doing good. Those are original. They're not reproductions. But it's all matching numbers car. The motor, transmission, rear end. We found all of the numbers. It's completely 100% all matching numbers.
Let's fire it up, shall we?
Sure.
And when we fire it up, we'll let it idle.
Sure.
And then I'll get back there and then we'll give it a little rev. We'll hit the
Okay.
brakes as well so we can see the tail lights.
We're going to try something. We're going to see if this will crank without me even getting anything.
All right.
We're going to try it.
Yeah, let's try it.
I'm that confident. Hold on.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good to stand out on the ground and crank it. Takes it a little bit more. Come down slow.
Give it a moment.
Yeah,
We got time.
we got that.
Let's hit the brake lights.
Okay.
Rev, please. One more rev. Let's see if we can get it to kick down. Want to try one more time?
I can. Make it a little bit warmer. It's cold, baby.
We can shut her down. We got the idea, right?
We got it, yeah.
Let's shut her down. Let's get a chance to finish up. Now, Shane, usually I'd ask you what's the reaction, but this is the first show, so there's no reaction
This is
for
the
this
first
car.
show. This is his first outing, so,
So
we're
having-
glad to have it here.
So having me run up and jump on it and going, hey, don't move, let's do this car.
Don't move. Let's do this car. Absolutely, absolutely.
That was great.
And like I said, it's going to be in Chicago. You know, so
The Muscle
hopefully
Car and
I'll
Corvette
see you
National?
there. Yeah, the Muscle Car Nationals. So
I'll be there.
you'll be there.
Well, Shane, a couple of things. One,
Sure.
if people like what they see, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. You can see more great cars like this.
Absolutely.
Shane, an amazing
Absolutely.
car. Of your dedication to this car, which is, what was it, since 2010, so almost 8 years, what was your reaction when it was done? Was it tears? What was it?
I was excited, but not too many wives and ladies get into the car world. But I'm fortunate enough. Me and my wife's been married for 35 years. I was wore out when I got it done. I was excited, but it was a labor of love because, like I said, they don't reproduce anything for this car. It was hard to do. I won't do another one, but she was more excited about it than me. She was a lady, so she calls this her car.
All right.
So I'm like, okay.
So thanks for sharing Tammy's car with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Not mine, but hers.
And I appreciate
Yes,
you letting us go over all the details with it.
Absolutely. I'm
Thanks
glad
so much
to have
for being
you.
on My Car Story.
Glad to have you. Thank you. Thank you.